I was terrified to find I had been booked on a festival with Spinning Wheels, and that on that same stage was Brad Paisley.
I'm going on tour.
Here we are, next stop, Switzerland. I haven't been to Switzerland since a few decades ago when I was here as a technician with the Rolling Stones, so it's exciting to be in Switzerland. I have known Brad Paisley for a really long time. Are we 20 years in? We're over 20 years in, I think. He's been a great friend for longer than I can remember.
Scott Scovill, everybody! And also for those naked pictures of Scott Scovill on the beach.
The first time I opened for Brad was, I think, in 2017. That happened by accident. I was with Spinning Wheels at the time, my first band, and they called all excited and said, the biggest festival in Norway wants us to play the big stage. Can you be there? And I'm like, absolutely, wouldn't miss it. 2 weeks later, my phone just blows up. You know, they wake up 8 hours earlier than we do because they're in Norway. And the earth is round, it really is. My phone's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. This is gonna be amazing. And I get like all these texts from Norway, and I wake up and I'm like, what the hell's happening? So I call my guitar player and he goes, this is gonna be incredible. How did you make this happen? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, we're opening for Brad. And honestly, my heart sank. At that time, nobody knew that I was singing. And so opening for Brad Paisley meant that my secret was going to be out.
It ain't me, baby. No. Greetings from Switzerland.
I'm really ready for us to have a tour bus. I am currently getting a nap in the rental van. We have a nice dressing room today, but it's pretty small. And all of us, 8 of us? So anyway, I'm napping in our current tour bus, which is one of 2 18-passenger vans. Cannot wait for the bus to show up in Copenhagen.
Traveling is hard. Yesterday was hard. Renting vans and driving around and trying to figure out what all the traffic lights and signs mean, trying not to hit anybody, and you're exhausted and you're just burnt out and you're like, this is hard. But then you come here and even rehearsing is fun. And tonight when all the people are here, it's going to be amazing.
Just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry.
Say hi.
Hi, greetings from Switzerland.
Okay. There it is. Okay. You just can't think about it. Oh God, I thought about it.
I'll bet there's rich folks eating from a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. I know I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a moving, and that's what tortures me.
I love playing music. I love getting to perform in front of people. When I play a little bar or a festival, it might be 100 people, it might be 1,000. When you open for Brad Paisley, it might be 10,000.
Look at this crowd! is awesome. Let's do it. You wired me awake and hit me with a hand of broken nails.
My band is the funnest group of Swedish, I want to say knuckleheads because they're so fun, but they're not knuckleheads. They're brilliant musicians and great humans. Mikael Stromqvist is the band leader and guitar player. He looks like a freaking rock star. He plays like a maniac. He's incredible and just the nicest guy. Then we have on drums, Daniel Ulhas. Daniel is just the funniest, best dude and such a solid drummer. And then on bass, Martin Holmer Sundas. They're just the nicest guys. I love all three of them. And then I add a few people on each leg. So the first leg, we have Joachim Einland from the band Bad Brooks, a great vocalist, and he plays acoustic as well. And we're also adding on Tori Allen, a great American fiddle player who's just a doll. She sings so well and plays great fiddle. We also have Randall, the steel player from Brad's band, and Justin, fiddle player from Brad Paisley's band. And those guys are just, I mean, they're in Brad Paisley's band. They're just amazing, but also the nicest guys. I absolutely love my band. We have so much fun together. I wish Randall and Justin were with me every show, but that Brad Paisley guy takes them around quite a bit too. And they make the right choice. They go with him. It was cool to be in Switzerland again after all this time. After Switzerland, we're headed to Germany. I've been talking about the pressure of opening for Brad. When I open for Brad, I get to do maybe 20 minutes, maybe 25, maybe 30. In Germany, I'm expected to do a couple hours. That's pretty scary in its own way. Like, will my voice hold out? Will I remember 2 hours worth of lyrics? Will people like me? Because if they don't like me, they're gonna leave before 2 hours is up. And that is really frightening. Germany, believe it or not, like 10 years into having fun doing this, is my first headlining gig where people have paid money to see me, which is extra scary. It's a whole new reason to be nervous. A dear friend of mine said, what's the difference between being afraid and being excited? And thank you for that, Katie. Good question. And I think it's just how you frame it. And so I'm not so afraid to do Germany. I'm excited. And maybe a little afraid.
Is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring.
Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Oh, the other crazy thing about Germany is that Judy Seal told me about this gig and connected me with a lady. She's an incredible agent and a wonderful, wonderful human. I love her. And she said, wear your hat. I was like, oh, I don't wear a hat. She goes, well, wear your hat this time. And I'm like, well, I don't have a hat. And she's like, you're playing Germany. You're playing country music in Germany. Get a damn hat. So brace yourselves. He has to look at it twice to make sure he's not putting it on backwards. I got a damn hat. Just remember, everybody, I'm having a good time. It'll be fun, and if Judy says I should wear a hat to make everybody happy, I'll wear a hat to make everybody happy. So here's my hat. Is everybody happy? Stay tuned and we'll see if they are in Germany.
I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
6 a.m. out of Munich to make our show in Copenhagen. So we just gonna leave you wanting more. That's the first rule of show business. Do you want more? Then we left you wanting more, and we love you and we're sorry, but we get to come back if we leave you wanting more. So thank you so much, and I'll see you right over there in a little bit, and thank you. I love you guys. Okay?